Hey, what's happening, everybody? It's your old pal, Mr. Butter, coming back at you. Today, I want to look at a shoe that's one of my favorite silhouettes. I love both the highs and the lows of the Nike Dunk. I think the Dunks came out in '84, and I also came out in the early '80s, so Dunks definitely just give me a nostalgic feel, and they definitely have that retro look that everybody's going crazy about. It looks like it could be either a Collegiate release, or it also reminds me of like the Washington football team colors. That being said, I think it's a great colorway for this time of year, and I love Dunks. If you're into kicks and you feel like hanging out, then hit that subscribe button. Alright, let's look at these Midas Gold Dunk Lows. It is so nice to be able to do reviews outside. I've got to start taking a lunch or something and coming out and shooting a video, because by the time I've been getting off of work lately, it's already dark. This is the way I like doing it. As long as it's not crazy cold, it's the way I'm going to continue doing it, I think. We'll probably get some snow here within the next couple of months, but I don't know. I just like being outside when I can be. They gave us a standard Nike box. The tag reads Nike Dunk Low Retro. The colors are Midas Gold, Tough Red, and White. And I ordered these from Goat. I think I got these for $130 or $135 before fees. I would have to verify that, but either way, the resale price of them really isn't high right now. I don't think these released in the US yet, but I'd imagine that they will. And there they are. This is just another banger. I mean, I will give them grief just like the next guy whenever I feel like quality's been spotty, but in my humble opinion, these look great. I love the color combination. Like I said, it looks like it could be, I think it was called the Be True to Your School pack. I couldn't think of what they called it when I was doing the intro, but I think it was called the Be True to Your School pack. It looks like it could be one of those original OGs. I know it's not. I think Florida has a college team with these colors, and maybe Arizona or somewhere out west. But it also reminds me of the Washington football team colors. So I just think they're pretty cool looking. And really, at first glance, it seems like they came out really well. I can't really find flaws on these things. I haven't done a real thorough inspection, so if I see something that jumps out at me, I will definitely let you know, but at first glance, they look really, really nice, and the material is above average for what you get on your GR Dunks. You can see we've got a tough red colored outsole there. It's your standard Dunk tread pattern. You know, very similar to Air Jordan 1 tread pattern, and of course these came out around the same time, within a couple of years of each other, and they were both basketball shoes, so that makes sense why it would be so similar. From the side profile, you can see that tough red wrapping up the shoe, and it meets a bright white midsole with bright white stitching, and I think it looks really nice and clean. And the way these look from the back, I just think they're dope. But then coming up from that bright white midsole, that's where we'll see this mug guard. And this is that tough red color, and it's a really smooth leather. Not super soft or anything, but not the worst that I've felt on just regular Dunks. It actually has a nice feel to it. It looks nice, it's smooth, and we've got this tough red on the mug guard. And then going up the eye stays for the swoosh, wrapping around the heel at the base of the shoe, and then up here on this tab we have that tough red, and we've got tough red stitching on all those panels, so it matches pretty well. Then on the toe box, that's our first look at this Midas gold colored leather. It's got those classic perforations. I don't know how well you can tell, but the Midas gold leather actually has a little bit more texture than what the tough red leather does. And it's not like it's tumbled or anything. I would still say it's a smooth finish on it, but it's just got a little hint of texture, and I like that. But we've got it on the toe box, on both of the side panels, and then there in the back, and you can see those classic rows of stitching. Hey, what's happening? Some of my fans are walking by. That's really good. Neighborhood riffraff, what can you do, you know? We get more of this Midas gold here on this nylon tongue, and it's just your standard dunk tongue, but the color matches really well, and I like that they went with the Midas gold tongue versus this tough red. I just think it helps give the shoe a little extra contrast, especially with the tough red flat laces that we've got going over top of it, and also with that red piping going along the edges of the tongue. You can also see that the tag at the top of the tongue is in Midas gold, and it's got red Nike labeling. And then the sock liner is tough red, but the insole is Midas gold. And you can see down in the shoe that the Nike Air branding is in that fluorescent orange color. It's kind of like that retro orange color. Like I said earlier, right now, these are really affordable. I don't know, I really like these.